Hi everyone, today I'm coming on here to explain to you why I haven't been doing grocery hauls since last month. The last grocery haul I did, I don't know if it was March of 2024 or what it was. I don't remember. I'm not looking at the YouTube channel to be able to explain to you. So I am going to explain to you why it took me so long to do another grocery haul. There were a few reasons why. One, I fell off my diet big time. I put on tons and tons and tons of weight. I was at my highest weight ever. I was embarrassed by that weight. When we went Christmas shopping in 2024, I had to buy a 1X to a 2X for the first time. I never had to do that. So it was embarrassing. I had got myself up to 198 pounds. I had never ever been at 198 pounds to almost 200 pounds. At that point, I couldn't take the weight off myself. I had gotten myself into far too deep of consequences, and I was severely depressed about my weight. So when I went to the doctors, I would get on the scale and it just kept, tipping up and up and up. So I was very embarrassed by that. So this one day, I went to the doctors and the scale has said 195. I started crying and my mom was concerned about that because I was crying over my weight. Now, I'm normally a person that is very self-conscious about my weight. I also am self-conscious about everything about weight, calories. I'm self-conscious about calories, weight, my body, stuff like that. So it was very embarrassing when the scale said 195, and then I went back. It said, then it was reading 196, I think, 196, 197. But at home it was reading 198. That's when I asked if, because I couldn't do it on my own, I was too far deep in, I asked for weight loss pills. And my doctor said, well, here's the thing. She said, I can put you on weight loss pills, but I can't. And I go, well, what do you mean? She goes, technically, we can't put you on weight loss pills, but you can go on weight loss pills. You just have to go somewhere else. And I said, oh, okay. And she said, you have to go to a bariatric surgery place. And I'm thinking, why do I have to go there? I don't want bariatric surgery. Anyways, I wouldn't have been a candidate for bariatric surgery, and that's something I wouldn't choose anyways. So, I mean, I wasn't at that highest point at a weight where I needed bariatric surgery. So, I was putting all this weight on for a while now. Now I will be honest, I lost tons and tons of weight. I went from 180 some pounds to 139. And then I was put on steroids when I had low blood platelets. I went from 139 up to 178 pounds. And then from there, when they took me off the steroids, I couldn't take the weight off after I got off the steroids, and I just kept gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining. And that's when the weight just kept piling on and on and on. And, you know, I was so proud of me when I got down to 139. I wasn't far from my goal weight, which was 123 pounds. I mean, I worked hard to, you know, lose that weight. I went to the gym about 3 times a week, and I worked out. So I kind of worked out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I worked out 7 days a week at home, and I worked at the gym 3 days a week. So I was constantly working out and extremely eating healthy. And I was losing the weight. And I was proud of myself. And then when the steroids got put on, and I told them before the steroids got put on, and I even have a psychiatrist, and I told her, I don't want medication that is going to put on weight. The steroids. My mom goes, isn't that a weight gainer? Well, yeah, but she's probably not going to gain much. I gained tons and tons of weight from the steroids. But anyways, that's not the real reason why part of the reason why the grocery hauls stopped. But in March, my mom started to get sick. So I was living with her. I was 38 years old. Yes, I was still living with my mom, which that's fine. I felt more comfortable living with her than living on my own. And you know, like, and I'm hoping I'm not gonna cry, because right now I'm an emotional wreck, which I will explain in the medical video, what's been going on. But anyways, which I am probably going to cry because I can feel it coming on. So in May, she started getting sick. So I was going 2 times a week with a community health worker. So which that means is she takes me out into the community and does stuff with me. Takes me shopping, takes me out to lunch, takes me places that I need to go. So a lot of times my mom just couldn't go out places at that time. So that might have been meant that, I mean, she was going places, but she didn't feel well to go all the time. So sometimes she would say, you know, can you pick up the dog's dog food, because, you know, I'm not going to go out this week. So I said, yep, no problem. Like, I didn't complain about anything she asked. And then, like, she said, you know, are you able to cook the dinners? Now, I'm going to tell you, I've never, ever cooked meals. So I told her I can, but they're going to be simple meals. And she said, that's fine. I said, okay. So I started cooking the meals. They were easy meals. Again, maybe not the healthiest. Sometimes she would say, I just want soup. You can make yourself something. So, like, on those days, I would make something more healthier for me. And then, so that was March. April, she was very tired a lot, but was still going places. And then in May, she was still going places, but she wasn't out as long. So, like, if the dogs had to go get groomed, we really didn't go anywhere. Like, we might have went somewhere for lunch. Wait, no, the dogs got groomed probably around 2 because she liked the later time. So, we went out for dinner. And then, or we went grocery shopping. And then usually we either went out to dinner or did grocery shopping. Mainly it was grocery shopping. And then we would grab an iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts and then sit around and wait for the dogs to get done. Because she was tired out. She didn't want to do anymore. And then towards the end of March, she started going downhill. She fell this one day, which it was in the middle of the night, which it woke me up, which I was able to get her up, so that's good. And then a couple days later, she fell again. I wasn't able to get her up, so we called an ambulance to get her up, and they asked if she was confused, and I said no. They said, well, if she seems confused, you gotta call 911, because she refused to go by ambulance. Because I said maybe you should go get checked because of I don't know if she had hit her head then. Because I did say that she was saying that she was seeing her friend that had passed away like 2 years ago. So, they said, if she continues acting like that. So she woke me up about 3 in the morning and needed help getting out of this chair. This is where she was sleeping. And she had slid herself down. And she needed me to pull her up. I said, I was trying, and I said, I can't do that. I said, I'm putting all my strength in. And then she said, well, call your sister. And I said, are you sure you want me to call my sister? She's 2 hours away. And she goes, yeah, call her. I said, okay. So right now it's going for 5 a.m. I call her. She says, hello. I said, Mom wants you to come down. I said, she slid towards the bottom of the chair. I said, she's going to fall off the chair. I said, I can't pull her up. She said, okay. She said, I will get some things packed and I will be on my way. She was not expecting much when she got here. So she had got here and, she messaged me and she said, did you call me or did she have me call you? And I said, she had me call you. She said, okay. Then she knew something was up. Because she said, why is she having her call me 2 hours away? So she said, I'll be there about 7 a.m. I said, that's fine. So my mom had fallen asleep. She got here. My sister was able to pull her up. And so after that, she was again talking about a friend that passed away from 2 years ago, that they were going out to hang out that day. And my sister looks at me. I said, she was talking about that yesterday. And I said, and the day before. So my sister said, get ready, we're going to call an ambulance. So then my sister told her, we're going to call an ambulance. And my mom goes, oh, no, we're not going by ambulance. And my sister said, oh, yes, we are. And my mom goes, no, we're not. She goes, I'm not going to go. And my sister goes, oh, yes, you are. She goes, if I go, she said, can I come back home? And my sister goes, of course you can. And she goes, okay, then I will go. So she went by ambulance. She got to the emergency room. She had a severe UTI, which caused the confusion. And then she went into a full-blown seizure, which was caused by the UTI. So they transferred her to another hospital because the hospital we were at does not do anything with the brain. So for that reason, you had to go to another hospital. So my sister stayed the night at that other hospital because she didn't feel comfortable leaving her in the emergency room, which I didn't blame her because I've been to that hospital in that emergency room and it was not a pleasant place to be. So that was my first night being alone. I didn't like it. So they said, because my mom was always complaining about stomach pain, they wanted to do an endoscopy, which they did. And they said they found lesions on the pancreas and the liver. So they took samples of the pancreas and the liver. And they said they were positive that it was pancreatic cancer. So I'm thinking, okay, we've had family members that have had pancreatic cancer, that have had the surgery, and they were fine. So I'm thinking, okay, she could have chemo, radiation, the surgery, she would be fine. I didn't know till I asked my sister. I said, is Mom gonna die? And she said, I need to tell you, Megan, Mom is very, very sick. I said, what do you mean? She says she has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And I go, well, what does that mean? She goes, that's the worst case of pancreatic cancer. She said they're gonna try to prolong her life to 3 to 6 months. And I'm thinking, oh great, this is where I'm probably gonna cry. I only got 3 to 6 months with my mom. And you know, I'm thinking, this isn't fair. I lost my dad December 15th of 2017. Now I'm gonna lose my mom. This isn't fair. So, it came back that they could do this, biliary tube in the pancreas and drain it. So that's what they did. And she didn't even make it 3 months. She made it 4 weeks and she passed away. The day before she passed away, she was telling me she was in heaven with my dad. And that's when I gave her the permission to go. That was the hardest thing I had to do. And here I'm 38, giving her permission like I did when I was in my early 30s with my dad, giving him permission to go. And then he passed away in the night, but we were there. They called my sister at 2 a.m. and told her she had passed away on June 23rd of 24. The next morning, I got up, I'm thinking, I'm gonna go see her that day. And, so I went and fed the dogs. Got up and fed the dogs. And she said hi, and I said hi. I mean, she had to act like nothing happened because she couldn't act like she was upset, because then I would ask, what's going on? So after I fed the dog, she told me to come here. She's like, I'm not going to let her eat because she's going to get sick. So I went over and I said, what's going on? And she said, Mom passed away in the night at 2 a.m. Of course, I burst out crying. And I said, that's not fair. And the day that we had left, my mom told me that was her final sleep. So she was being honest about that. And so my sister asked, she said the funeral home wants to know if we want to come over and say our goodbyes. I said yes. Because when my grandmother passed away, she was in a nursing home. And they called my mom to tell her that she had passed away. And I was ready to get ready to go over there to say our goodbyes. And my mom said I'll call my brother and see what he wants. And my brother said her brother said he didn't want to go over there. So my mom decided, like, the whole family was going to go over there, her 2 brothers and her. And they decided that, no, they didn't want to go. So I thought after we should, just me and her, we should have went, but we didn't. But my mom thinks she wanted it that way, because my mom just didn't feel well just before we were gonna go. So my mom thinks that was the sign of, don't come today. I'm gonna pass away. But so that is why I haven't been posting grocery hauls till last month. So now I do live on my own. I just turned 39 in January. I was 38 when I started living on my own. My sister comes down, but my sister was down for a long time, getting things situated and stuff like that after my mom had passed away, which I am very thankful for that she has stayed for a while. Which, I mean, she didn't have to do that, but she did. I mean, she stayed for almost 2 months. And then after that, she was coming down every week for like 3 to 4 days. I mean, they've put stuff in the house, things that my mom would like she took the TV entertainment center out and put in a fireplace. They got a big screen TV, which my mom wanted. They bought a new stove because the other stove wasn't good. And she believed that was something that my mom would want for me. So she got that as a gift from my mom to me. And they're going to replace the sink. I don't know when that is, but I'm hoping soon, because the sink is kind of broke, so you can't wash the dishes, but you can rinse off the dishes to put in the dishwasher. That's it. That's really it that you can do. Other than that, that's really it. And to water the plants that my mom had. So I do the grocery shopping now for just myself. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, and why there hasn't been grocery hauls and what's been going on. But since everything's been going on, I hit a very, very low depression, which put me into a very, very dark place. I am still in the grieving process. I see a grief counselor. I've had a psychiatrist for a while now. I have a therapist, which I've had for a while now. So I go to both of them, and yeah, so it's been a struggle, living out on your own. I have a list of chores to do today. I'm really not going to be doing chores. I did stick some of the dishes that were in the sink in the dishwasher, because I'll explain in the medical video, but I'm just not feeling well today. So I was going to kind of lay down today and take it easy and write my grocery list, because I will be doing grocery shopping on Tuesday. I will make the video, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to post a grocery haul on Tuesday. If I do, that will be surprising. Other than that, it would be posted on Wednesday. So, yeah. But I just wanted to let you know what's been going on. But I did lose weight, and I will explain that in the next video as to how I lost this weight. And it wasn't in, like, I didn't lose it on like eating healthy or anything. I lost it in another way. So this is the end of the video. So thanks for watching. Sorry this video is almost 30 minutes long, but I wanted to explain to you why the grocery hauls have been put to a halt. But I will be back to making grocery hauls now. And yeah, so they will be healthy grocery hauls. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.